Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another episode of Box Art Reviews, and this is number 35. We're getting there. We're almost up to 40, maybe even 50. Hell, we might even get to 100, maybe. I don't know. I'm not gonna promise you anything. But this is actually a very slow week for video games. Actually, completely dead week, because there's absolutely nothing coming out besides one thing that is supposed to come out, but I'm not sure if it's actually coming out because all these retailers are saying that, oh, we don't know if it's coming out. So I have no idea if this game is going to come out, but I'm going to review the box art because I really don't have any other choices. So anyway, you know what, without further ado, let's get into some of the very, very small releases that I managed to scrounge up from Amazon.com. And the first one is going to be Hidden Object Treasure Trove, which is actually another one of those shovelware type collection games you find on PC, where it just has a bunch of games just crammed into one. But I shouldn't say shovelware, because this is PopCap Games. Of course, they know how to make video games. We all know Plants vs. Zombies, Peggle, all those games. They make great games. And here they have a bunch of their puzzle games. They got a bunch of mystery PI games. They got two escape games. They got 2 vacation games, and then they got 2 amazing adventures games. And the art design itself is all right. The map, you got a bunch of like stuff on it. It looks like a bunch of jewels and artifacts. You got a palm tree there. You got a mountain in the background. It looks okay. The art design itself is all right. Nothing really terrible. It's extremely mediocre box art, and there's really nothing else to say about this one. So you know what? I'm just gonna say, okay, you know, PopCap, it most likely is going to be a good collection of games, and for I think $20 for 10 of them, that's not bad. Hopefully they're good. I don't know, but yeah, it's not great, but it's average. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Toy Defense Deluxe Edition, which is another collection game on the PC, except this is not made by PopCap. So most likely this is shovelware. The thing is that GameZebo.com gave this game a 4.5 out of 5. Remember GameZebo? No? Well, me neither. But Toy Defense, it seems like it's just a ripoff of Toy Soldiers on the Xbox Live and PSN Marketplace. But the art design's okay. You got some, you know, Toy Soldiers. They're doing their thing. They're pointing their guns and flamethrowers and whatnot. They're designed pretty well. It actually looks like they just used real Toy Soldiers to make this box art. And then in the background, you can tell it's video game if you get real close to it. The CG's not all that great. But you know what? It doesn't look terrible. You got Toy Defense. You got the cannons pointing at you. It looks okay. It's not bad. It's all right. But what I think looks terrible is that little part where it just says also includes Green City, Joe's Dream, Organic Coffee, Rolling Idols, and Snow Globe Farm World. What the fuck is that? But that part is just so distracting, and all of those names and all those little logos are horrible. They're so freaking bad. And the reason why I say it ruins it, think of it like this. If you saw this game and you were thinking, oh, it's probably just shovelware, but oh, look, it got 4.5 out of 5 from somewhere, so obviously someone liked it. But then you look at all these titles, and then you automatically think, yeah, those are definitely shovelware. And they don't have ratings. All of them, Green City, Joe's Dream, Organic Coffee, Snow Globe Farm World. You look at it, and you just automatically think shovelware. So you just automatically don't assume to buy Toy Defense, because it's probably going to be the same thing. And GameZebo was smoking some crack. So that's the reason why I think it gets ruined, because of that big part of it. It includes all these. Yeah, well, you ruined it. So I'm gonna give it a 4. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10, only because the Toy Defense part's okay. That part kind of ruined it though. So 4 out of 10. Wow, that went on way longer than I thought. But that's okay, because our next box art is sadly our last, because there's not really many games, and this one might not even come out this Tuesday, but I'm gonna review it anyway, which of course that game is DSX Human Revolution Director's Cut for the Wii U. And I actually think this is a great box art. One reason why is because they didn't go the Deadly Premonition route, where they just took the name of the game and then put Director's Cut on it, and that's the box art. They actually made a completely different box art, and it actually looks really damn good, because the design looks like Deus Ex. It has that very Blade Runner-esque type world to it. You got Adam Jensen looking like a badass. The art design is great. I love that they actually put more characters on the front cover. I mean, sure, it's, most of them are side characters, like the reporter chick on the top right, and you got just some random dudes shooting at stuff. But it actually does make it look like a human revolution, so it actually makes sense to put a bunch of humans versus a bunch of robots. So there you go. It makes sense. Now, my only problem with the box art is that it makes it look like a straight up action game, and it's not. It's an action game, and you can play it all the way through like one, but it's also a stealth game. And the only thing that indicates that is that he's holding a pistol with a silencer on it. But it looks like he's about to go pound some dude in the face with his big ass robo fist. But it makes it look like straight up action game, and it's not. But besides that, the box art itself is great. I really do like this box art. I would probably give it, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's definitely our best one this episode, and it's a damn good one. So there you go, there's another box art reviews. I know it was short this time, but next week and even the week after that, there'll be more releases, so it's going to be a longer show next time, so don't worry about that. But until then, of course, I'm Gore the Movie Guide. I hope you enjoyed the episode either way. Thank you, and goodbye.